How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl Wi-Fi battle. Today we're trying out a new team. It's a Houndoom team. If you want to battle me, join the Discord server in the description, and please like and subscribe for more videos like this one. With that being said, let's find ourselves a game. Alright, we found our opponent Jonathan. They've got a very tanky looking team, to say the least. Should be able to handle it relatively well. We don't exactly have an amazing physical attacker to break through Blissey. I mean, we've got Choice Scarf Garchomp, but other than that, we have got more special attackers for a change. Kind of regretting that. Anyway, this is our team. We've got Masquerain, Garchomp, Magnezone, Houndoom, Tangrowth, and the Starmie. And then my opponent's got Skarmory, Fraligator, Garchomp, Alakazam, Clefable, and a Blissey. So I think getting up Sticky Webs is going to be important because we've got two fast Pokemon with Garchomp and the Alakazam. So I'm going to lead off with Masquerain and try and get them up straight away. And then we've got the option of trapping the Skarmory once it comes in to get a defog off. And the battle begins. My opponent Jonathan's going to lead off with the Skarmory, which is a perfect opportunity for us because it means we can just switch straight into Magnezone now and trap it. Hopefully that's how it goes down. I imagine that they're going to try and get a preemptive defog / Brave Bird on us right now, so that should be fine. I'm going to U-turn though, just in case they do predict the Magnezone and they go for a switch themselves. So I'm going to go straight for a U-turn, and hopefully we can get these Sticky Webs off. Right, we'll go for a U-turn real quick. They did stay in, which means we can trap them with Magnezone, which is perfect. So Masquerain, get on out of there. I like Masquerain. It's a really cool Pokemon. I really wish it was better, to be honest with you. So we'll go into Magnezone real quick, like I said. And they might end up going for a Whirlwind for all I know, but I doubt it. I don't think they go for a Whirlwind. I think they more like to go for Stealth Rocks, like that. So that's fine. What we're going to do now is we've trapped it, unless it's got Shed Shell. It's got a little tiny bit of damage done to it. No leftovers, surprisingly, which means it might be Shed Shell. That's something to watch out for. I'm going to try and go for a Volt Switch anyway. And then if they do switch into Garchomp now and they have the Shed Shell, then so be it. Let's go for the Volt Switch and get Masquerain back in. They've got the Shed Shell. Pretty good tactic, if I do say so myself. They're actually going to go into the Clefable, which makes kind of sense because I could go ahead and anticipate that, but I don't really know how they would have known that I was going to anticipate that. I went for the Volt Switch anyway. Volt Switch is a great opportunity for us to go into something like Houndoom. Houndoom can handle this pretty well. I'm also thinking Masquerain just to get the Sticky Webs up. So I'm going to go ahead and go into Masquerain now and just get them Sticky Webs up. That way if they do bring the Garchomp in or the Alakazam, they're going to be a bit slower, which is exactly what we need. So Stealth Rocks do dig in, which is unfortunate. It means we're not going to have the Focus Sash intact. But it's fine. We can deal with it. We've got the Rapid Spin on the Starmie anyway, and they've got no Ghost type. So Starmie's got plenty of opportunity to switch in against their team in particular. So we should be fine. I'll go straight for the Sticky Webs now. They might take us out with a Flamethrower, but it's fine. Like I said, it's fine. We can deal with that. So now they go for a Flamethrower. That's, of course, going to take us out probably. Yeah, so Masquerain got the webs up, but it did go down. So that's unfortunate. We just have to make sure Skarmory doesn't have a very good opportunity to get in. So what we can do now is, against the Clefable, I think the play here is to go into Houndoom. Or Magnezone. Magnezone might be better. Yeah, Magnezone might be better, to be honest with you. If we go into Magnezone, we bait the Blissey to come in. And then if Blissey can come in, we can get some damage off on it. Garchomp. Garchomp, it does set up for a nice Skarmory switch in there, which is what we've got to watch out for. So I think I'm actually going to go Houndoom. Houndoom makes a pretty good switch here, to be honest with you. And I love the way this Houndoom's turned out. I really don't like the shiny Houndoom, the standard one. I think it looks a bit too weird. So I definitely wanted to tweak that. I was thinking of making the bones on it go black, but then I just thought, nah, that's too demonic. Even for my taste, that's too demonic. So we'll go for a Sludge Bomb real quick. Should do a lot of damage to the Clefable. They are going to withdraw the Clefable, however, and they're going to go into Blissey. Garchomp. Interesting one. We do outspeed Garchomp thanks to the Sticky Webs, which is great. And we can just go straight into Tangrowth to tank a hit from this thing. So Sludge Bomb does a decent amount of damage. We don't get the poison, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? And as much as I would love to stay in and bank on the Dark Pulse flinches, it's not going to happen, I'm afraid. So expecting the Earthquake here, or a Swords Dance. Going to go into our Starmie, because Starmie does threaten it out. And we'll just go straight for an Ice Beam, and then we'll go for a Rapid Spin on the Blissey that comes in inevitably. And we'll go from there. So we'll bring in Starmie real quick, like so. And we'll see what this Garchomp's going to do. What this Garchomp's all about. What it's all about. So it goes for the Earthquake as anticipated. We do tank it. Not very well, really. As we're going to go for an Ice Beam because I just definitely want to get an Ice Beam off on this Garchomp, to be honest with you. If we can, that'd be great. But they're probably going to bring the Blissey in. There we go. We go for the Ice Beam. They actually stayed in, which is interesting. And the Garchomp goes down. So now Magnezone has free reign to just spam Volt Switch. This does, however, give an opportunity for something else to come in and revenge kill Starmie. For example, I think Alakazam... Does Magic Guard protect you against Sticky Webs? I don't think it does it? In comes the Clefable. So Clefable's a fine one. We can just go straight for the Rapid Spin and get rid of the Stealth Rocks on our side of the field. And the Rapid Spin will KO us in return thanks to the Life Orb. So we're going to go for it anyway. And hopefully they don't just go for a Stealth Rocks expecting us to go for a Rapid Spin, because that'd be annoying. Poor Starmie could have gone for a Hydro Pump, but nope. Got stuck in this. Absolutely stuck. So Starmie goes down, which is a shame. As they did go for the Moonblast, which obviously isn't going to do anything. So that's great. So we got rid of the Stealth Rocks, which is great. And Sticky Webs are remaining up for the time being. Now, I'm just curious as to what we think the play here is. I'm thinking we go Magnezone, Flash Cannon. And then we just Volt Switch on the Blissey if it comes in. So we'll go Magnezone real quick, like so. And we'll go ahead and go for a Flash Cannon first, because they might stay in a Flamethrower. They have stayed in and Flamethrowered. Flash Cannon's going to destroy the Clefable, which is what we like to see, because the combination of Clefable and Blissey, I hate dealing with it, to be honest with you. I'm surprised they haven't brought the Blissey in, though. That really shocks me, that does. And in comes the Blissey now. So Blissey could have been a very good switch in there, but they decided against it for whatever reason. And now I'm just thinking, what does this Blissey want to do? So I'm kind of thinking we stay in and go for a Thunderbolt, just to scout what it's going to do. It might carry Stealth Rocks again. It's always a possibility. I just really want to see what it does. So we'll go for a Thunderbolt first, just to scout. Get a bit of damage off as well. Just to, like I said, just to scout a bit, see what they're going to do. They go for a Flamethrower, so that's pretty neat. Okay, so Flamethrower is a good shout. So it looks like we're looking at one of them offensive Blisseys, which is pretty cool to see, to be honest with you. So we'll go ahead and go for a Garchomp switch now. I think Garchomp's the right play. I think Garchomp's the right play. Yeah, we'll go Garchomp. We'll go Garchomp. This does welcome in the Skarmory, though. So we'll go into Garchomp and see what happens. There he is. The big red boy. The Crimson Dragon Garchomp. They go for another Flamethrower. Hopefully the Serene Grace doesn't kick in and we don't get burned, because that'd be really frustrating. Critical hit. No burn. Cool. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. So, probably going to see a Skarmory switch here. I am anticipating that quite a lot. So I'm going to go back into Magnezone, expecting the Skarmory. Hopefully this works out. My opponent has been making some, strange plays here and there. So it's always good to see. And they actually go for the Ice Beam, so they are fully expecting to take a hit from the Garchomp, which is an interesting one. So we'll go for a Volt Switch real quick. We should outspeed. We do outspeed, which is great. Probably going to get hit by a Flamethrower. So we're going to go into our Houndoom. I think Houndoom is definitely the play here. Go into Houndoom real quick. Houndoom's not really going to be doing for us too much anyway. This game, especially with... Well, I mean, with Alakazam, we outspeed it, so that's not too bad. So we get the Flash Fire boost from the Flamethrower, just as I anticipated. And now I'm kind of tempted to go for a Nasty Plot. Nasty Plot seems like a really good shout. I think we can probably sweep the rest of their team to get one of them on. Let's go for the Nasty Plot. I don't think they stay in. They do stay in. I mean, they are a Blissey after all, so we'll get the Nasty Plot up. There we go, nicely done. As they go for a Thunder. Please don't paralyze me or KO me. Please. No, we got the paralysis. That isn't good. All right, Houndoom's not doing too much this game anymore. Never mind. We'll try and hit it with a Fire Blast. Flash Fire boosted. Nasty Plot boosted. Life Orb boosted. Let's see what kind of damage we're doing here. So we are fully paralyzed, but we do still outspeed, which is interesting, as they can go for another Thunder, which is very frustrating. We do live, though. We do live. We live those, which is really great. So we outspeed. Please don't get fully paralyzed again, because if you do, it's just another repeat of that Hacks game. I'm begging you. Hit the Fire Blast. We do hit the Fire Blast. That's brilliant. And he KOs the Blissey. Wow. Houndoom coming through. Unfortunately, it doesn't go down to the Life Orb. And unfortunately, like we got paralyzed. You know, it's whatever. It's what can you do about that? It's just hacks that just happened. So now we've got Feraligatr, Alakazam, and Skarmory left. These are going to be hard Pokemon for us to deal with. I'm going to go ahead and go into Magnezone now because after Sticky Webs, we should outspeed basically everything on that team. There we go. We're going to Magnezone. Let's see what they've gone into now. Alakazam. All right, Alakazam's a good one. We should outspeed Alakazam after the Sticky Webs, I believe. There's always the possibility we don't. I'm expecting a Focus Blast here, so I'm going to go for a Volt Switch just to get some damage off. They go for a Psycho Cut. Interesting. Maybe they was expecting me to switch out or something, but I'm going to go for the Volt Switch real quick. Does about half health, which is perfect. We can just go into Garchomp now. In fact, we can probably go into Tangrowth. If they've got Psycho Cut, they're clearly a physical Alakazam for some reason. So Tangrowth or Garchomp. Garchomp's fine as well. Garchomp's fine. Let's go ahead and go into Tangrowth. Tangrowth's fine. Tangrowth is a fine switch. Because here's the thing. If they go into Skarmory now, we get the knockoff off, and then we can trap it with Magnezone. So let's go for the knockoff now, expecting the Skarmory or just getting the KO on the Alakazam. They stay in. They go for a Psychic instead. They were misleading me. And we lived. Great. So knockoff comes through. KOs the Alakazam. Get to see what item it had. No. Fair enough. Fair enough. I didn't want to know what item it had anyway. Oh, it has a Life Orb. Cool. So it's Magic Guard Life Orb. Why have we got Psycho Cut? Is that just to hit Blissey or something? That's a bit bizarre. Alakazam doesn't have very good attack, so I don't know. Maybe there must be a reason. I'm sure there's a reason. All right, in comes the Skarmory. So here's the thing about Skarmory. We are going to get hit in the face by a Brave Bird right now or a Defog. I think Defog's more likely because they've got the Feraligatr in the back. So I'm going to go for a knockoff anyway, just in case they go for that. As they do go for the Brave Bird, they were just trying to finish us off. So very muff. Very muff. What we can do now, though, is we can go straight into our Magnezone. And Magnezone, hopefully... Well, Magnezone should outspeed Skarmory. I'm just glad they didn't go for the Defog, because it means we're going to have the Sticky Webs up for the old Feraligatr in the back there. So let's go ahead and go for a Thunderbolt. If they can't switch out into Feraligatr, so they have to just tank the hit like a lightning rod. They go for another Brave Bird just to get the damage off. Interesting. I personally would have gone for the Defog there to get rid of the Sticky Webs to help support the Feraligatr, because now I think Feraligatr gets outsped by Magnezone. I mean, Alakazam outsped us because it's Alakazam, it's really fast, but Feraligatr, not so much. It's not the fastest Pokemon in the bunch. Yep, there comes the Feraligatr. Right on cue. Gets caught in the Sticky Webs, so Magnezone might be able to finish this, which should be great. You know what? Houndoom still being in the thumbnail and title because it took out a Blissey, and if it wasn't paralyzed, it would have swept the rest of the team. I'm calling it now, unless this thing has Aqua Jet, which I don't think it does. We're going to go for a Thunderbolt. We do outspeed thanks to the Sticky Webs, and we take out the Feraligatr, so I think we did really well there, keeping the Skarmory off the field so it couldn't defog us. I think we did a pretty good job there. So we defeated Jonathan. GG, Jonathan. That was a really fun game. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.